I rub it with Oxy-Dry. Okay, final step. Final step on the steps. Yeah, they've cleaned up actually very well. 30 years old, they're certainly deteriorated. But not really, I wouldn't say worn out yet, but they're certainly showing the tip blooming on the treads there after 30 years of getting walked on. I think we'd all be tip bloomed. Hey, I was walked on for 8 years. A little joke there, but true nevertheless. 8 or 9 years actually, I guess. Anyway, that was a long time ago. One of the things I will do is I'll lay the yarn over. This is the way it was before, so yeah, that makes it look better when you do it that way. I'll groom it and then I'll lay that over the way that it was sitting when I, that's its, you could say it's a natural position as it were now. After 30 years, it just sort of wants to go that way, so go with it. There's a lot of wear here, but of course, actually will look even better over the next couple of hours, because that's just what happens with this process of cleaning. I did the risers, by the way, with the doodle bug, which is because you don't know what that is, it's just a rectangular pad holder with a handle on it. You can buy it at janitorial stores. I assume they're on Amazon too. I've never looked, I don't think. But anyway, it just you can put a microfiber pad on, or a fiber pad. The janitors use them a lot for when they're doing floor stripping and stuff. Great tool. You can see quite a bit of pooling and shading right in here. But 30 years is definitely going to look like something. It looks like a trail right there of distortion. That's not soil. That's just wear. And that's just the way it shows on the rug over this many years. So let's go and do the post-grooming upstairs. Oh, I remember where I put the vents covers. They're right here. Okay. Yeah, there I am. I don't usually show my mug and do my videos. I don't think people necessarily want to watch my face. I don't. you want to see what I'm doing. That's why I've always done the, pretty much always done the point of view videoing ever since I began doing this over 10 years ago now. I've been posting these videos. Maybe there's some of you guys out there that only recently discovered these videos, but yeah, this goes back to, well, what was it, 2011 or 2013? I can't remember now, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I think that was it. Anyway. Back when I first did it, I was actually using the ozone injection, aqueous ozone, in the, I would mix ozone into my cleaning water as I cleaned, because it's would boost the cleaning somewhat, adds a benefit. So. But anyway, when I discovered the stabilized ClO2, and that was, it wasn't quite 10 years ago now, I guess. I realized that I was going to get the benefits of an oxygenation of the solution, but even more added bonus or benefits to it, because it's more effective, certainly. And I can increase and decrease the amount, whereas the ozone, you're limited to like, I think it's 0.04 parts per million or something like that. I can't remember now what the maximum saturation is in the water, but anyway, things have evolved somewhat. Carpet is just slightly damp, by the way, which is exactly where you want it. Carpet's looking amazing for a 30-year-old, very worn carpet. Oh yeah, look at that, eh? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna reposition this. This was really a soiled area right here, but it looks really good, other than the fact that there is a lot of wear. There is a lot of tip blooming from 30 years of wear and tear. There's a lot of wear in this area, of course. This is the highway. Yeah, this is really looking good. Other than the wear, obviously, but this carpet is just popping. That's what we want to see. That there was a mark under there from the hinges, and it came out completely using the suspend. Completely gone. I used a suspend, let it sit, and then came over it with the rotary, and out it came, just like that. Quite a bit of a wear patch right here, of course, so we can't unwear the carpet. We'll bring that chair forward into position, kind of right about there, I think. This was the first trim I did, and of course it's dry. Yeah, looking good. That's just a little bit damp on that edge there. I got that wetter. That's still a little bit damp right there. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, I guess I'm pretty much done. So, anyway, I'll let you go. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.